Hi everybody, welcome to this product briefing from Empowering Cloud. I've got Preston from Landis. I'm going to go through some of the latest innovation in their product, and the thing I'm particularly excited about, we're going to be doing an AI demo where it's actually an AI agent. So Preston, for those that don't know you, you're a familiar face here, but do you want to just give a bit of an intro?
Yes, I appreciate this opportunity to chat with you today, Tom. My name is Preston Martin. I'm an account executive here at Landis, and I deal specifically with the Landis Contact Center, Landis Attendant Console, and our policy call recording products, all tightly integrated into Teams. So that's the only thing I deal with, and I'm excited to showcase some of the options today.
Awesome. Yeah. So we just spoke at Enterprise Connect and you were talking me through some of the new features, but now we've got the opportunity for you to actually show it in detail. So I know we're going to get into the AI, but before that, I think you were going to show some of the new reporting capabilities.
Yeah. So every year or every quarter, actually, we continue to release new features. And some of these are requested by clients. Some of these are requested by potential customers. We try to listen to the marketplace and hear what is needed and add those features as we go. So some of the recent things we've added just within the last 60 days, we added some priority things for how calls route so they can get the calls that are most important to an agent first. We added the ability to do some outbound calling, and we continue to build that out. We added additional tracking. We can use some webhooks that are new that give additional triggers so you can automate processes and records within your organization. But the one I want to show, we actually added a new report, and it's called the Call Details Report. So I'm going to pull this up on the screen here. And what I'm going to do is post a scenario ID from a call that recently came through the system. And so what I'm showing here, it has a few options. So let's start. This call actually came into an IVR to start. And so this enables you to track your call through the IVR. What tones were pressed? What did they, if you're using the natural language feature, what did they say in order to get through? And then the call handlers, you can see, okay, the IVR started with this call. The caller ultimately was transferred into a queue. So the service queue is where they went into. Then it routed to an agent for 12 seconds, and this agent rejected the call. So you continue that path and you can see what exactly happened. And then look at that, a really active agent in our system, Preston, answered this call. It was a test call. It was 34 seconds, but I answered it. And then I can pop over here to the recording. And if I have the recording set, I can listen to the recording. I can download it, see the transcript. So it's getting that start to finish customer experience in the contact center. And you can look at all this. The other thing that's really cool about this is you can get a web link to this report. So you can post it in your CRMs or your databases so that you can directly go to this spot, whether it's the recording page or
you can deep link right to that so you can see the customer journey. That's really cool.
Yeah. Yep. It gives that ability. So that's a recent one. I wanted to highlight that. And not to hide the AI features. That's what everybody wants to talk about.
Well, it's interesting. Now
jump into that a little bit.
Yeah, now you've shown me that report, actually. What you're about to show now is even more interesting because it's AI and potentially hand off the human. I guess you'll be able to see that in the call report. Did the AI handle it? Very interesting.
Yeah. So the AI agent that you referenced earlier at the top of the meeting here, that is in the IVR. And so that interaction can be tracked as you go through. So let's talk a little bit about AI. So let's jump into it. We have a number of points in which AI can interact with your caller or in your organization that can improve. Ultimately, we're looking to improve customer experience and the agent experience. So both sides of it that we want to make it better. So, and I'm going to go through these where I'm going to demonstrate some of them, but I want to go through a little bit what they are. So the natural language auto attendant. This gives the ability to skip multiple levels of your call tree. So maybe the typical call flow is they call in and they press 1 for support, and then they listen to a bunch of menu options. And of course it has to say these menu options has recently changed. So listen to all of them, that's
and then we list out the 17 products we've got. Is it one of our TVs?
Yes.
Is it one of our radios? Is it one of our computers?
And ultimately the customer does not want to listen to all the options. They want to, as quickly as possible, get to the agent that's going to solve their issue or get the information that they're looking for. That's the ultimate goal that customer has when they hit that. So this can give an AI tool that can quickly figure out what it is that they're asking for and route accordingly. And actually, let me jump for a second. I'm going to show this one here. So let me play audio of this demo it actually working in real life. So just a second.
Thanks for calling the AI routing demo for Landis Technologies. To get you connected to the right place, please state your reason for calling in a short sentence after the beep.
My computer's hard drive is going bad and I want to know if it's worth replacing or if I should just get a new computer.
I heard my computer's hard drive is going bad and I want to know if it's worth replacing or if it should just get a new computer. One moment while I look that up and direct your call. You will be transferred to the computers department and a service technician will assist you.
So there's an example of a caller calling in and asking a question that's somewhat detailed. They're giving the reason why they're calling. My computer hard drive is failing and should I replace the computer or can it be fixed? And the AI tool is looking at what they're saying and analyzing the departments and options and routing them directly there. So they don't have to go through the multiple levels to find their spot.
That's really cool. So how's that working kind of customer side? That's the AI is understanding the kind of the tree of menu options and it's using the LLM to try and pick the best of those options. Is that how it's working?
Yeah. So it is using an AI service to translate what they're saying. So it basically takes the text of what they're saying and says, okay, what is it that we have? There's not a key word necessarily that's triggering that. That's why it's much smarter than the early versions of these language IVRs where you needed to say support or you needed to say agent. Or
But if you said I want help, they couldn't map that back to support.
Yeah. So it makes it a lot smarter and a lot more flow. And customers, as they get used to dealing with smarter and smarter IVRs, are going to come to expect it and then actually appreciate the service that it adds. So bad IVRs make frustrated customers, but if you're using a smart one and especially with an AI tool, you can really bump up the service. All right, let's go on to the next one. So digital first or self-service. And this is answering a customer's question in the quickest way possible without going into, an agent. Just if it knows the answer, it can fire that answer.
All I want is the opening hours. Like I want to say opening hours on the AI and I want the AI to tell me the opening hours and then I can get on with my day.
Absolutely. So, and to be clear, we don't recommend setting up a large language model to search the internet and find an answer. You do need a safe approach to these AI tools. And what we're doing here is frequently ask questions and the AI can determine that the question they ask potentially can be answered with this answer. And so it can supply them. And then it can also determine, I don't have an answer for that question. I'm going to transfer you to an agent.
Yeah.
Instead of just hitting the brick wall 4 times.
We spoke with Matt on this on the webinar, didn't we? About there is a risk there if you just, and we've seen people play with that, is just see what the LLM says, but you have to constrain it into it's either referenceable from this data set or push me to an agent. Don't try and guess the answer.
Yeah, that's important. Let me play the demo of a digital first approach for a technical support agent.
Thanks for calling the Landis Attendant Console support line. In a short sentence, please describe your problem or question after the beep.
I signed into the app, but now I'm seeing a blank screen and can't do anything.
I signed into the app, but now I'm seeing a blank screen and can't do anything. Hang on while I look for a solution, one moment. Here's a possible solution. Clear your browser cache and try again. Did this answer your question? I'll wait while you check. Then press 1 when you are ready to proceed. To hear the answer again, press star.
So there's a demo of a specific technical question that they ask. And, this can be anything that you have in your organization that is frequently asked.
Yeah.
And then it can provide them with that answer. So that is, and you can add little touches like, we added the little typing track in there where the computer is thinking and it plays that little typing track just to give the customer reassurance that there is something going on here. This isn't, just a blank space that they hit while it's looking at it.
Yeah.
All right. So the other thing, we are forward looking also with AI. So these things that I'm demonstrating today and a few of the other things are very much available right now. We are looking to add the ability to do these interactions while a customer is waiting in queue. So that is I would say a coming soon or in development type of feature that we're currently looking at. We also, and just to mention a few of the others, we can add context on so Call Pop has been available for some time in our product where we can pull information in from a CRM. But if a customer calls in that's not in your CRM, this AI tool can actually look up any publicly available information and format it in a way that you can see clearly what company this likely is calling in, what industry they're in, that type of thing. So adding that information before they even answer the call, they have that information. And that's that AI tool that's looking that up and translating it into a readable format.
That's like the Google Android phones do. They try and guess the number, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Yep. It'll pull that. But this works particularly well with companies where it can give location and it can give industry. It's not as helpful with just a random cell phone of somebody that doesn't have much information.
Hopefully it's not going to be available.
Yeah. And so then we continue. We have the live agent interaction. We have Sentiment now, which is actively available in our product. We are looking to add some suggested solutions for Agent Assist. There are some post-call actions that we have available, whether that's posting the interactions in the CRM so that you have that information. We can also analyze the AI interaction. So it can post hey, here are the questions that were asked that I didn't know the answer to. So you can actually make it better over time and say, okay, let's answer a few of these questions because we keep getting those. That's a reoccurring theme.
I feel like that's a big future in the contact center, both like checking your AI work, but also conceptually you could record and analyze the customer interactions and start to work out what the common questions are from the transcripts and start building the model out or the FAQ out even better.
Yeah, absolutely. So that is the AI that I wanted to demonstrate. We do continue to add AI and we expect AI function and tools to the Landis Contact Center. And we do expect this year to be quite a few different features that we're working on that are along that line. So stay tuned. We're gonna see some large things on that end.
I'm excited that you're doing, a lot of people are doing the agent coaching piece, and the back-end data analysis piece is almost a given, right? There's so much power there. But you're one of the first solutions I'm seeing that are showing fronting an auto attendant or even fronting an interaction with AI. And I'm really excited by that. Like, as you said, it has to be safe. It has to be constrained. Like, there's some considerations there. But I feel like there's a real potential to both, optimize agent time and to give a better customer experience because they get potentially an instant answer, which is really exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So let's look forward just a little bit. We have a new feature that we're going to roll out. So omnichannel is something that's important in a contact center. We currently have a web audio widget that's available and can be active in systems. But what we are bringing out this summer is web chat and a web chat queue. So we are excited for this. This is a highly requested feature. And speaking of AI, there's a lot of things that we can tie together with that web chat to assist. And so we're excited about that. And summer of 2024 here, this is coming up shortly. We stay tuned. We'll give you more information. A lot of the engineering is is already in process. So we're excited about it. It should be coming to market.
So when I see you at Commsverse in June, we're going to have some demos and then do another video, I think.
Yes, we'll chat. We'll chat over there. I do have my tickets for Commsverse, and we're going to be at CommsV next. We're also at the M365 conference as well. If somebody's going to that one in Orlando at the end of the month, we're excited to see everybody in person. And as always, if you have any questions or if you would like to see a full demo and maybe even a trial of the product in your environment, we're glad to provide those things. We're always available.
Awesome. Thanks, Preston. Yeah, I recommend you reach out to the team and check that out. And I'm really excited about the AI stuff. So thanks for showing us that.
Great. Hey, it's been great talking to you, Tom. Thanks so much.
Cheers.